Hello everyone, and welcome to the Smart Guy 118 Productions YouTube channel. I am your host, Siemens Guy, and today's special video is the Twin Cities of Plant City and Lakeland, Florida areas of my hometown, as well as my local railroad. Just before the video starts here, even though I am audio recording this, because this video does not have audio for some reason, but I'm getting pretty close to 10 years on YouTube here, so I've been officially been using YouTube since 2017, and it's really nice to be on this type of system. Even though I lost my old channel 1 year after, though, and I actually created a new channel here, and hopefully this was still going according to plan. But like I said, we're getting close to 10 years of on my YouTube channel as soon as I just opened the channel to the public when I started the video in Colorado and such, though. Because I actually had more contents to share, especially with elevators, trains, fire alarms, EAS alerts, and more. Since 2021, I decided to move some other channel content, such as like my fire alarms, EAS alerts, as well as my other interests I have started it in 2021, over to my other channels that I used in the video, though, which you might be able to see in my channel section when you go to my YouTube channel page and see more of my YouTube channels that I run. Now, like I said, getting close to 10 years on YouTube is really exciting. I know, it's really exciting. I've been working so hard on YouTube, making these videos possible, especially on this career path here. Now, eventually, because I will be eventually start making stuff on YouTube, which you get the point there. So apparently, for some reason, I couldn't do it for this time though. But eventually, once I have full access, I should be able to. But like I said, thank you very much for all those viewers. It's been appreciated for all these videos make this possible, and finally put them on YouTube and show this to you guys. So please be sure to send out to your friends and loved ones by sharing it to get more viewers on here, because I've been noticing I'm not getting any viewers on more often on this channel though. So so please be appreciated to send videos out so therefore we get more people coming on and watch videos, especially some live streams as watch, because I mean a lot of percentage don't usually come on my streams and such though for a reason. So like I said, please send out a video so everyone can see the video and get more viewer counting, because none of my subscribers viewers are not even subscribed to my channel. So make sure to subscribe to this channel, Smart Guy 118 Productions on YouTube. Like I said, I've been on YouTube for a long time now, since I started the channel in Colorado, and now I started moving shifts to Florida now, because now I am making more videos in Florida this time, because there's much more stuff to do, especially in my hometown as well. But because getting out to some places in a far area is not easy. But luckily, I do live not far away from downtown Plant City, which is my hometown. I usually go out, try to get something for you guys, and put it on YouTube. That's usually what I'm doing. And especially I'm trying to make these videos very long as possible though, because this video is probably going to be very long here. And especially throughout my other videos I run as well. Especially in the previous shows as well. Especially the Disney and such as well. Because I've been doing a lot of Disney content apparently, especially during this year. Hopefully, at some point in the future, I will be visiting some other locations in Florida. As you see in my community posts about planning trips so far. And yes, I will be making another planning trip next year when we get into 2026. So, like I said, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications, and let's get the video rolling into the show here. So without even chit-chatting now, I'll let you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So anyways, roll the clip. Here we go. Oh yeah, I did over talk a lot, especially in this clip here, so I do apologize about that. But like I said, there is no audio for some reason on this clip here, so that's why I'm pretty much talking over it. So you can listen to me, especially without any audio noises, as well as other in the backgrounds as well. But hopefully in the next clip, which will be in Lakeland, Florida, should have audios here. So without further ado, let's jump forward into Lakeland, Florida. So let's jump to Lakeland. Here we go. Alright everybody, welcome back to Lakeland, Florida. And I'm gonna shut that up, because I don't know why I'm picking that up. Neither is you. But anyways, we're back in Lakeland, Florida once again here, about a week later. So we're back in Lakeland, Florida, this time on a Friday night. So hopefully we'll guarantee something here. If not, though. And unfortunately, we're not going to get IO-44 coming this way, though. Because IO-44 turns left at Vitus. Was that? Yeah. Yeah. So the first train we're probably going to be getting is Amtrak. And my first time ever is coming this way, actually. Coming back from Tampa. So this will be interesting because I haven't seen this train coming back from Tampa. I've seen them on videos, but not in person. I don't see any passengers getting on board yet at the station yet. Again, like I said, hopefully we'll guaranteed more actions here in Lakeland, but I haven't heard anything yet. We are here at Kentucky Avenue crossing in Lakeland, Florida. So we'll see, we'll get something here. Alright, current time is 5:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We are here at Kentucky Avenue crossing in Lakeland, Florida. And here comes Amtrak PO40 coming back from Tampa. Again, this is going to be my first time seeing Amtrak coming in the opposite direction at Lakeland, because I haven't seen it yet. I've seen them on YouTube, but not in person. So this will be my first time seeing Amtrak coming back from Tampa, here at Lakeland. It should have been past Plant City by now, so we'll see how long until he gets there. I don't see any Amtrak passengers getting on board yet, though. But we'll see what happens. And don't mind about the EOD chirp you're hearing a couple more times, because we're nearby Winston Yard. And like I said, we're on a Friday night though, so hopefully they will send out someone out from Winston Yard, or hopefully it comes this way or not. Like I said, the next train is probably going to be Amtrak. Well, the first one I meant to say, excuse me. Because he's not even close to us yet though, but he will be eventually. Let's try to get this crossing here as well. We're at Kentucky Avenue. This time we're on the east side of Kentucky Avenue. I mean west side, excuse me. So we'll see how long until Amtrak gets to us.
but he eventually will be here in a couple minutes. We're not going to even get Y220, unfortunately, because Y220 just came by a little bit ago. So that's unfortunate. But we'll see how many trains we can catch here during this busy actions here in Lakeland, Florida. Because one of my Railfans taught me in this spot here, Lakeland, Florida, that I'm currently at, does actually get back to back after the Amtrak passes. So that's why I'm trying to do this. And I think I just heard a horn. Alright, we'll be right back. Amtrak is getting a little bit closer to us now. I think he just cleared Plant City just a little bit ago. I have the Plant City rail cam pulled up right now, but I'm not sure if it actually did clear as soon as we got here. But we'll see what happens. Alright, 6:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here comes Amtrak PO40 arriving at Lakeland Station here. He just said clear south Lakeland here, so he's almost here. But apparently he's arriving at Lakeland Station.
There they is.
Here we go.
92 and 315 North has a clear Lakeland connection arriving Lakeland. Power out, flag back.
Too early.
Dispatcher. Sir, Field 92, 13, you're ready to copy. Alright, MERS at 8, 50.5 over. Correct, over. Then you see one number 71808. Date is June 13, 2025. Location is the A850.5. See any train P09213 locomotive Amtrak 315 for C MERS. Circle line 6A. Got an activation failure. Account automatic brake crossing one device malfunction at okay at 1815 VLS over. Alright, EC171808, okay, and effective at 18:15 hours. Dispatcher VLS over. That is correct, and just waiting on these maintainers to go to AC1. I'll have you line up at the north end of Davenport and beyond, Joe. Okay, waiting on the maintainers at Davenport, you got lined up. Appreciate it. All right, man, y'all have a good night.
About to get the departure call in just a few seconds.
Clear. Clear. Alright, depart.
It just said depart.
Depart.
Amtrak P040, the northbound Floridian train from Miami, Florida to Chicago, Illinois. And that caused a lot of traffic here. Alright. I think that will be it for now. Because I don't think we're going to have anything else coming for a little bit. Alright, it is 6:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We do have eventually something coming this way. I don't know who is this though. I think it's L793, I believe. They're about to depart Winston. I think they're coming this way. I don't know though. But not to mention, IO44 is coming out at the same time. But it looks like IO44 is going to have the authority right now, so it's obviously because he speeds through Plant City and then through this connection track. We'll see how long we will stay here, honestly. Like I said, we do have something coming. I don't know how long we'll have to wait for. IO44 is about to pass Plant City Interlocking. There he goes. Like I said, he doesn't come through here though. He turns left. JA going off.
Dispatch open. 79312. Waiting on one. I just want to make sure I don't know about waiting on 44. We don't got work over here in Florida Rockdale. No, sir. No work in Florida. Alright, look for one behind 44 getting on the way up there. Alright, here we go.
They said waiting for IO44 to clear. So IO44 has the authority right now, so he just cleared Plant City just about a few minutes ago, so eventually he'll be here in a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it or not, because the sun in the way, but we'll see what happens here. It's probably going to take a little bit though, because he does slow down when he gets closer to Lakeland. Alright guys, I just heard IO44. He's passing Wabash Avenue right now. I just heard a horn, so he'll be passing by shortly, and then after that we'll see what that symbol will be coming. It's too risky. Like I said, he's not coming this track though. It could be possible though, but I highly doubt it though, because he usually turns left at Arbondale. I mean, Lakeland connection, which is that signal that you're pointing at. Should be able to hear IO44. It said medium clear or something at Lakeland connection. But Eventually, I will be able to hear I-44 shortly. Well, I meant to say, see them in a few seconds. There's I-44. There goes I-44. I don't know if you can see it though, but he's just going through the connection track right now. And then probably in a few minutes we should be able to see the other train. You can just hear the horn now. That's I-44's horn. You can hear the screechy rails here. Since he's making this left turn. Oh yeah, he's actually pretty long, I will say that. We're still at Florida Avenue. Alright, I-44 just cleared. Lakeland connection. We should be able to get someone out here shortly. I see L793 now, peeking its head out. It's gonna follow I-44. So I don't think it's gonna be coming this way. Well, there's something. I don't know it's going to be coming this way or not. Hold on. Hang on. He may be coming this way. He's probably coming this way. Holy shit. I'm going down to the other crossing. Holy shit. Sorry for the language. I think we got L793 coming this way. We're gonna watch him at this crossing here. Shoot. Here we go, guys. Alright, 7:14 p.m. That was CSX L793 from Winston Yard. I don't know which train it terminates. But man, he was actually pretty long, too. Which I wasn't that surprised, so... Now, I don't think we're going to get anything else coming for a while. That's for sure. At Lakeland Connection. Alright, that'll be it.
Vic L729, we meet somebody here at 10th Street, or we're light and fast today. You will be meeting 743 and then we'll run up towards Wildwood, over. 43 and then going towards Wildwood. Are you showing anything on number 2 main up there at Wildwood? Oh yeah, that's the pickup you guys are going to have.
L729 is going through a Wildwood right now. I mean, Lakeland Connection.
All right, we talked to JF and asked for a bus. You can double check on that. We'll go ahead, when we get closer, we'll go ahead and what we're most likely going to do is cut the engine off, reach over and grab the stuff, and then double back to our train at this point.
L743 is coming.
Okay, I'll figure on that. I hope he's got it done. I'm a little too busy to go up there and talk with him right now. Just trying to open up the derailment. So he said he got it. He more than likely he got it.
You can hear it.
He got a lot going on.
He needs clear just a little bit. Especially with the squeaky rails. Alright, like I said, I don't know if we're going to have anything else coming after that. That'll be it. Alright, current time is 7:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here comes the 7-hour late Amtrak southbound Floridian P041 here at Alexander Street Road Crossing number 3 in Plant City, Florida. Here he comes. He currently left Lakeland Station as of 7:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It is 7:23 right now, so... And I think I just heard a horn, so... I don't know if anything special is on this train or not. It's getting a little bit late in the nighttime, because it is almost nighttime, so... But let's see how long we can actually hang around here before it gets too dark. Not to mention... B241 is coming as well, even though it's a potash train, but they're going to carry it as an ethanol train. So, I think I just heard him. That was the Amtrak P041, the southbound Floridian train from Chicago, Illinois to Miami, Florida, 7 hours late, which it was. And Sometimes this crossing does do the tail ring thing, but it doesn't do it for this time though. But sometimes it does though. On the looks of it. I don't know if you noticed, but a visor is missing on the signal here actually, which I'm shocked. But anyways, I think that will be it for now. Current time is 4:39 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're here at Collins Street number 2 in Plant City, Florida. I don't know if you can hear this, but the gate mechanism is pumping right now. It was working just fine yesterday when I did a crossing tour, but now it's doing like this here. The whole clear mechanism is messed up in there. But we do have a train coming, so hopefully it will fix itself, hopefully. If not, then I'm going to call it in. So hopefully the CSX can find out what the problem is. It's probably the whole clear slipping though. That's probably why. But we'll see what happens though. Amtrak should be here in a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Alright. PO 41 has he just went over the defect detector now. I couldn't hear what the axle count had said though because it was so staticky, so it sounded like a female conductor on board this time. Normally Aaron Carter's usually on this guy, on this one though. Unless it was on PO 40. That came by earlier. So yeah, let's see what happens here when the train goes by through this crossing. Alright guys, here we go. Here comes Amtrak PO 41 coming back from Tampa. Here we go. It's at clear north of the Cherry. Here we go.
Interlocking, clear for hold down.
Interlocking, clear for hold down.
Someone just called it in already. She was going slow. Alright, EO 41, the southbound Floridian train from Chicago, Illinois to Miami, Florida. Southbound. And then as you can see, the gate mechanism is still pumping though. Because normally it would have fixed itself, but this time it didn't do it for that time. Alright, that'll be it. And we're back at Collins Street number 2. Current time it's 5:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here comes Amtrak PO40, the northbound Floridian train, outbound from Tampa. He just went over the defect detector just a few minutes ago. We'll see how long when he gets here. Alright guys, here we go. Here comes Amtrak PO40. He just cleared north into Cherry. Here we go. Bellstead at Palmer Street. Alright, Amtrak PO40 to northbound. Should have IO44 next. Bellstead at Palmer Street. Go ahead. track PO40 to northbound.
Yes, sir, we appreciate that. Correct. I'll give a safe guidance.
Here we go, guys. Here comes IO44, the northbound intermodal train from Tampa, Florida to Jacksonville, Duval Yard in Florida. Here we go. Yep, the bell's dead here.
I'm waiting for 72 to lock, and then I'm going to have a maintainer fix the crossing so you don't have an activation failure to flag. Wish you luck fixing them. Yeah, appreciate it.
6:25 p.m. That was IO44, the northbound intermodal train from Tampa, Florida to Jacksonville, Duval Yard in Florida. And as you can tell, this crossing did not even ring the bells here because the bell is dead at this crossing, so that's unfortunate. So yeah, it's probably going to be replaced with an NEGE bell. That sucks though, because this GS Type 1 was working just fine during the last couple weeks. But now it's probably sad being replaced. Oh well. But anyways, that'll be it. The bell's dead here.
I'm waiting for 30 to clear the block, and then I'm going to have a maintainer fix the crossing. You don't have an activation failure flag.
.25 p.m. That was IO-44, the northbound intermodal train from Tampa, Florida to Jacksonville, DeVoe Yard in Florida. And as you can tell, this crossing did not even ring the bells here because the bell is dead at this crossing, so that's unfortunate. So yeah, it's going to be replaced with an NEGE bell. That sucks though, because this GS Type 1 was working just fine during the last couple weeks. But now it's probably sad being replaced. Oh well. Anyways, that was it. defect or not. We'll see though. Here comes the Autorax. Empty. Here comes the end.
Detector, milepost, 8 points.
Defect detector. We still got a little bit until he actually goes over the defect detector because the rest of this train is still down there. So once he gets out of view, then we should be able to hear the defect detector here. Sorry about the noise here, but you should have a defect detector audio any second here. His train just dissipated around that corner, so we should be able to hear the defect detector momentarily. Probably in a few seconds.
CSX equipment defect detector, milepost 818.9er. No defects. No defects. Total axle 640. End of transmission.
No defects. No defects for M442. That'll be it. Alright, it is 3:53 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're at Palmer Street crossing again. And here comes Amtrak P040, the northbound Floridian train from Miami, Florida to Chicago, Illinois, inbound to Tampa. I heard he said he's at milepost something. Well, distance to Plant City holdout, in other words. So he'll be here in about 5 minutes. Probably less than that. So we'll be right back. 3:57 p.m. Amtrak P040, the northbound Floridian train from Miami, Florida to Chicago, Illinois. He just cleared Plant City interlocking now. I heard something else on the radio, but I don't know if we're going to get anything else coming. But other than that, you might be able to pick up the defect detector from here.
292 with Amtrak 348, we got to clear our stop in Cherry, North Main.
You meant clear north of the Cherry.
Stop on Main, sorry.
Alright guys, here comes M604 at 4:09 p.m. Just about 10 minutes later after Amtrak cleared Plant City interlocking. We're here at Baker Street Crossing in Plant City, Florida. Here he comes. Yeah, blowing in a quiet zone. 4:18 p.m. That was CSXM M604.
6.0. Train 1,
The northbound mixed train from, well, sort of though. It was just all empty rocks though. But it's on its way to Waycross, Georgia from Winston Yard in Lakeland.